Hi, I'm Louise from MECCA, and this is Ask MECCA, your beauty questions answered by a MECCA expert. Today's question is, how do I apply blush? From picking the right texture, using the right tools, and placement, I'll show you how. For the most natural skin-like finish, I like to go for a liquid blush. Today, I've got the Chantecaille Cheek Jelly in Happy. The reason that liquid blush is so good for a really natural look is because you can use it all over the face. You can use it in your eyes, your cheeks, your lips. Sometimes I even mix it into my foundation for a bit of a glow. So for application, there are two options. You can use your fingers or you can use a brush. I'm gonna start off with my fingers and then I'll show you with the brush on the other side. So I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand. Such a pretty little color there. So with your fingers, I like to use two, but I always start with just the product on one finger, sorry. Pat that onto your cheeks and then use the clean finger and the finger with the product on it to then blend it out. Use kind of like a tapping / rolling motion so you're not moving anything underneath, and build it up as you like. So we're gonna keep going with the cheeks. I like a bit of color, so you can see I'm gonna go in quite hard. And this is just along my cheekbones. And like I said before, you can bring it up to your eyes as well, which I'm gonna do. Just to tie the whole look in together. A little bit on the bridge of my nose for a bit of a flush sun-kissed look. And the beautiful thing about this product is that it's super multi-use, so I'm gonna put some on my lips as well. Amazing, so that's this side versus nothing here. Now we're gonna go in with the brush. I'm using the MECCA Cosmetica double-ended complexion brush. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna dab that into some of the product on the back of my hand and then onto the face. And same motion as before, just a nice little light patting motion. And with the brush, you get a bit more of a diffused look. So I do like to go in a bit heavier, as I mentioned before. So now the reason I say with dabbing motions is because you don't want to move any of the other makeup underneath. Applying liquid on top of powder requires a certain type of finesse and a very, very gentle touch. So with liquid blush, because it looks like skin, I can really put it anywhere I want. You saw before, I put some on my eyes, on my lips. I'm just gonna go a little bit on the forehead as well, because sometimes if you think about it, where the sun hits, that's where you get a little bit rosy, so I'm gonna do that now. It sounds scary, but it works. Here we go. I like to reach for a cream blush when I'm looking for a juicy glow. I'm using the Western Atelier Baby Cheeks in Pop It. Cream blush is amazing for dry skin, for evening out any skin texture, and it gives such a nice flush to the cheeks. Cream blushes are great because they're so richly pigmented they can be used for a variety of reasons. You can sheer it out for a natural flush, build it up for a bit of a pop on the cheeks, or layer it underneath powder products to make it last longer. So for application, I'm going to use my fingers today. I'm just going to go straight onto the bullet and apply it to my cheeks. So this color can be a bit intense, or it looks a bit intense in the bullet, but as you can see, and as I mentioned before, because it is a cream blush, you can really sheer it out, which is what I'm doing here, or build it up if you want to. So I'm gonna go in for a second round. Oh yeah, there we go. And like I said, you can keep blending. Bring in an extra finger, an extra clean finger. Recruit that finger for a bit more blending. And I'm gonna bring it slightly up to the temples to help diffuse that color a bit more. So I've draped this along my cheekbone on this side, so you can see it's giving me a very sculpted, lifted look. On this side, I'm gonna show you how different placement can really change up your look. I'm gonna put it on the middle of my cheek, which will bring it forward and give me a really nice natural flush. A little bit on the fingers again, tap, tap, tap. And with that clean finger, always using the two together, blending, rolling, patting. So don't be afraid to bring it right into the middle of your face to give you that really nice, youthful, natural flush. So you can really see the difference on both sides here. This side is for your everyday, fresh, fun, flirty kind of look. This side here is for when I'm wanting to feel a little bit more sculpted. So if I'm a bit puffy, if I want a bit of a, this is the perfect kind of placement for that. Last but not least, we have powder blush. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic in Ecstasy. So using the MECCA Cosmetica double-ended finishing brush, I'm going for the little side because I really want to build some shape into my cheek. I'm going to start off with the matte side, which is great for shaping that cheek up. And like before, I prefer a tapping motion. You can definitely go for a sweeping motion if you prefer more of a diffused look, but I don't know if you heard me say, but I love blush. So I'm gonna pat that color on and really lift that cheek. Amazing. Matte side down, time for the shimmer. The shimmer part on the Charlotte Tilbury is that little middle bit there. And I'm gonna focus that on the high points of my cheek, kind of like a highlight, but with a bit of color to it. Bring it up to the forehead there, like before, and even bring it into that eye socket area there to tie the whole look together. And that's how I apply blush. I hope you found that helpful. Got a beauty question? Ask MECCA via the comments below, head to our website or come in store.